Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick update sort of video on Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection and what its current status is in the Europe and PAR regions. Well, in case you weren't aware of it, Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection was supposed to be launched worldwide at the end of August, so the end of summer, and basically it did appear on the American PlayStation network and also on Xbox 360, and I think for Europe they have also released the Xbox 360 version as well. However, for the PAR regions of PlayStation 3, it hasn't been released up until now, and I have no idea when it's going to be released or whether it's going to be released at all. Now the funny thing about this is that there was sort of a big hype about it before it came out, and after that basically just absolutely nothing, no communication at all from NetherRealm Studios or Warner Brothers with regards to what the fuck is going on with the Arcade Collection for the PAR region, and why hasn't it been released on the PlayStation network. Although it's pretty obvious, I mean, from what I could read and see on the internet, I mean, both online and single player sort of versions of these games were pretty much broken, as far as I could tell it from the YouTube videos that I saw that were put on to the internet. And also actually NetherRealm Studios got an own Facebook page titled Mortal Kombat Toys and Games, I think, and after the launch of the Arcade Collection in America, it was about 1 or 2 days after that they sort of put out a message on their wall saying that they are aware of certain problems with the game and are working on a patch. Now, the certain problems are, as far as I can tell, many sound issues with regards to the single player mode, and as far as I can tell, offline is, or I mean online mode is pretty much useless. I mean, it's just so laggy, it doesn't work. It's even worse than Mortal Kombat 2 for the PS3 that was put on the PlayStation Network a couple of years ago. Now, ever since that, I haven't heard anything or haven't read basically anything about it, except for one article that I saw this week, which stated that basically the quality testers for Europe have rejected the game to be released because it was that shitty. So, I mean, I can understand that, and that's actually a good thing. Because, you know, when people are buying from the store online, I mean, if you are putting on shitty games there that aren't working or are buggy, you know, after a while people just won't purchase from that online store anymore just because they are selling shit, and I can perfectly understand that. Now, what I cannot understand is that why they haven't come out with a sort of a proper communication so far, or with a fix. I mean, it's been over 2 months now since the game has been released for America, and they said on their Facebook page about a couple of days after the release that they will be releasing a patch shortly, and after that no news at all. I mean, what the fuck? The original Mortal Kombat game was put together in less than, I don't know, 6 months maybe, and MK2 was taking 2 years, and now we're talking about a simple patch sort of to fix the things of the game that are broken. And so I don't know what's going on, and but it's very upsetting. I mean, I don't know how they could simply do this, and it's not just regarding the patch and how long it takes. That's just one thing. I mean, normally there shouldn't be any patch at all, and from what I could tell, the bugs of the game that I could see, I mean, for example, for MK1, the way I saw in each of the videos, once you get to Goro, you know, the music just stops, and you will get sound effects after that. What the fuck? It's pretty obvious that nobody was play testing it, or if they have been play testing it, they just, you know, went forward and released it this way, which is a shame. And especially since it was, I think, marketed pretty good. I mean, you know, we're talking about almost like 20-year-old game after all, and still the video that they put together, first of all they had sort of a small documentary with some of the old faces coming together, and then doing a pretty kick-ass video. So I don't know how they could let something as shitty as this go through quality testing and be released, especially with the online part of it. I mean, just unplayable. And the funny thing is that, you know, the UMK3 and that was on Xbox 360 was a lot better than this, actually quite good. And MK2, from what I saw, because I had that one on my PlayStation, but that was crap, unplayable completely online here in Europe. I don't know how the experiences was in America, but for Europe it was just crap. And I mean, it's just really sort of a slam into the face of every Mortal Kombat fan. I mean, looks like this was just sort of a quick project to make some quick earnings, because a lot of people would obviously be purchasing it. I mean, $10 after all, it's not that much for a collection like this. It's just pretty upsetting that they have done it this way. And what's even more upsetting is that there's no communication at all. Now, if you go to their fan or Facebook page, I mean, just browse through the comments that you have there on the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection and the various other sort of topics that they have posted in there. Everybody's ranting, saying fuck you to NetherRealms and Warner Brothers. It's just actually quite hilarious, and it's also sad. I mean, MK9 was a great comeback, and I don't know, this is just upsetting me. I mean, although I have, you know, the actual arcade games and the main versions as well, still I would have loved to have them in a proper collection, but screw this. So well, next Wednesday, or this Wednesday, so that's going to be practically tomorrow, I'm going to be checking the online store again, as I used to be doing it since now 2 months, because for Europe they are updating the web store every 2 months. I don't know when it's happening in America, but for Europe we have it on Wednesdays. But I doubt that it's gonna be released, and I don't even think that it's gonna be out this year. So they are definitely be holding it back until the patch is released, which I can understand. What I cannot understand is why they have released such a shitty port in the first place, and it's pretty upsetting, since, I mean, ever since you have so powerful home consoles, why the fuck can't you just make a normal port of it? Or if you cannot do a proper port, get some of the MAME guys, license the sort of the MAME user interface and the whole program, and just run it that way. I mean, it's ridiculous. So So that's it for Mortal Kombat Arcade Kollection. Let's see whether it's released tomorrow or not. See you guys next time.